Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Good.
Well. We're at about the halfway mark through this awesome case in Justice for All. So,
Well, a long case, but still.
Well,
Not exactly a long
case,
case,
the
a long trial.
well, the final case of the games are always the longest ones. So,
True.
by the way, for those of you in here who are big Ace Attorney fans, you all know the news, the big news that was announced during the Nintendo Direct last week, that the Ace Attorney Investigations games are getting re-released as a collection on modern consoles, including the long-awaited English translation for Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's
Yay.
Gambit.
Hey.
Hey. Alright, but also everyone in chat, please don't say anything about it because it is really funny, more funny in context.
But
Yes.
with that said, I am very excited because I am expecting that we will be getting into those games. The game will be coming out right around the time we are finishing up Trials and Tribulations. And as my schedule for my Ace Attorney streams are gonna go, we are doing the Investigations games after Trials and Tribulations. So perfect timing. Which means you gotta get going.
Yeah.
We gotta solve all of this case as
Get
well
on
as.
with it. Yes, get on with it.
Gosh. Yeah, if you've seen that movie, you are a legend.
Get on with it.
Yes, okay. A couple other things. I have put Seribot in my Twitch chat because one of my friends recently was dealing with spam bots on his stream, and as you know, during one of my last streams, I had a spam bot type into the chat. I don't know if I have set it up correctly, but it did join as soon as I go live now. So, if anybody has, I know that sometimes AutoMod has its glitches. If anybody seems to have had any problem, if someone if someone in chat gets timed out or something, I mean, it was the bot's fault, please let me know. Please let me know. Me or one of my mods will get it sorted for you. And if anybody has problems with the chat or any tips for the bot, let me know as well. With that said, let's get right into it.
Let's do the do.
All right. So where we left off, we are currently in the middle of cross-examining Adrian Andrews. If
Because
only
we couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, it was
The last
I was
one took
voicing-
so
I was
long.
I was voicing Phoenix last stream as well.
Yeah,
For a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
It was
right now we got the judge, Phoenix and Edgeworth, Mia and Andrews on deck. I'm thinking, Ziggy, do you want to do Mia?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Who wants to do Andrews?
I'll do.
You want to do Andrews? Okay. All right. I'll give you the judge then. And
Okay.
And
All right.
you can
Wait,
do,
but
and you can,
who's gonna be Phoenix? Because I know you're gonna be Edgeworth.
I'll do both. I'll do both of them.
We'll do both. If Inferno was here, then we could probably have the fifth split there. But it's fine if they do.
Yeah.
both
For
Phoenix and
now.
Edgeworth.
If we do get, if anybody else pops in, we'll probably rotate. But we'll just do this for now. All right.
Of course.
Yep.
I'm keeping my eye on the streaming lobby as well.
Oh wait, someone's.
Remember, if anyone who's supposed to be in here is meant to be, it can get in here.
Yeah. Anybody who has the voice acting role can get in. All right. Anyways,
You don't have to watch it.
All right.
Okay. I think we have reached a certain conclusion at this point in time. Miss Adrian Andrews has refused to testify. And the defense theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully sustained with solid, definitive proof.
But that's not true.
In this situation, there is only one thing this court can do.
Also, hello, Boxer Fox, and hello, Sparko as well in the chat.
Boxer! Pobbins.
Yep.
And this is to declare a recess.
Recess?
I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And at tomorrow's trial...
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
We don't have a tomorrow. If we don't get a not guilty verdict today, then... Hold it! Whoa, why did the truth-telling theme start and then the suspense? Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that is...
Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial... Please continue the trial. What are you sweating for? Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he? That's not it. This isn't about that. Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya...
It's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is...
Objection! It is not impossible for this trial to continue.
Eh?
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you...
It's true Miss Andrews both holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony.
Yes, that is very true, but...
Actually, there was one little thing that I'm curious about. Miss Andrews, when you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice.
Yeah. Yes. And?
I can't help but think how unnatural that is. Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice.
Wow, that's a James Bond reference. I mean, so my actions were unusual. But I've already...
Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect.
Testify?
Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. Wow, Edgeworth, my man!
Okay, I'm doing her?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know.
Both.
Yeah, both.
Quad! Quad! Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. How are you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream.
Alright.
Actually, I should say, hola, Quad. How you doing? ¿Cómo estás?
Alright, I'll
Quad
continue.
Quad is part Spanish, so.
Keep it going.
Alright. The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please.
When I found the
Funny
body.
card. Glass of juice. I didn't really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought that he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour up some juice. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over.
I am pressing some of those.
Oh, Quad replied, Hola, estoy bien.
Yep. I'm just frying my brain learning the Thai alphabet. Oh my gosh. I have seen what the Thai alphabet looks like. It's crazy.
Oh goodness. Alright. So you poured that glass of juice for the victim. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony?
I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial.
Phoenix, please be careful here. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left.
I know. Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in that brain of yours?
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination time.
Yeah, alright, let's go. Alright. You didn't really pour it for yourself. Yeah, I'll just do my normal routine.
Are you speedrunning this or what?
I'm not. But there wasn't anyone else in the room, right?
Of course not.
Then who did you pour it for?
Mr. Wright, there is a rhyme and reason for everything. Can you wait just a little longer for it to be revealed to you?
In other words, Wright, be quiet and listen. Okay, that was worth it.
Oh, precisely. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright. This might be a good one to press. Hold it! So it was a mess? Are you sure it wasn't messy because of your fight with Mr. Kurita? Objection!
Objection!
I understand your frustration at not being able to prove your theory. However, before you go accusing people of crimes, go find yourself some evidence. Ugh. And then, what did you see next, witness? Hold it! Slumped over?
Yes, he was just sitting there with his head tilted forward, eyes closed. He really looked like he was sleeping.
Is it just me, or did that right there sound a little odd? You might be right, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's press this. Hold it! You thought he fainted?
I thought he was asleep at first. But then the room was in such a messy state. I thought maybe he had gotten into a fight with someone.
And that's when you went to pour the glass of juice?
Yes, he always has a hard time waking up. So Juan always has a glass of tomato juice to drink.
I see. And after that, what happened next?
Oh, I strangled the,
Hold it! And how did you realize that he was in fact dead?
I shook him over and over, but I never got a response. So I set the glass down on the dresser and tried to take his pulse.
But those stab wounds. Those are
I was
obvious.
shocked, staggered backwards.
Oh. And knocked the flower vase over, so that's what happened.
Yes.
This is what it all comes down to.
Huh?
This is the absolute end of both sides. And Adrian is letting her guard down. Phoenix, now's the best chance to kill the prosecution's case.
Isn't that a bit harsh? Miss Andrews, will you tell us the truth this time? Alright, I'm gonna press that last statement.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
really
gonna press
though.
that. If not, then I'm gonna have to, if nothing gets added, I'm gonna have to look through. Then what did cross your mind?
I thought maybe he had smashed everything up in anger because he lost the Grand Prix. And then felt tired after his rampage, so he decided to take a nap. Anyways, that's what I thought.
I see. So you didn't think he was dead? So you didn't think he was dead at all?
Yeah, all this stuff, and well, we do have at least something.
Alright,
I feel like it.
let's see if. Alright.
I think we have something.
Yeah.
Check the, what does he look like when he's dead, by the way?
crime scene photo. Nope, that's the guide map of the hotel.
What does he look like that? Okay, so he's slumped in a chair,
Yeah.
juice there, place in a mess, flower
Yeah,
being
marks.
knocked over. Okay. So, you know what I find funny? If she did neither of these things, how do you miss the knife?
Yeah, that's a good point. All right.
Not just the knife, the missing button as well.
If you look at the angle of like the chair, that is facing dead on to the door.
All right. I'm gonna quickly save spot. Let's do that.
But I could be a little bit up. What else do we have before we really go through that set of logic? We have a knife from Gatewater.
Yeah. I am going
have
to.
the-
I am going to present either the crime photo or the knife. Let's try this.
But I was not finished yet.
Yeah, okay, hang on. All right. What do you got? What do you got?
Well, so when I saw him like that, the thought that he was dead did cross my mind. I thought he just fainted. He went to go pour juice. Okay, so you never mentioned the knife once. It's facing the door. It's not the knife, obviously. I meant more of like the to show the crime scene photo. And what was the last photo again? That was the silver samurai. No, wait, that was her walking out of the silver samurai.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
we're clear of that. I can't think.
It's either the
But it
knife or the
can't
crime scene
be.
photo. It has to be one of these. Objection! Boom, sucker, we got it.
Bingo Boingo. I was
The
right.
music stopped.
So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him?
No, not at all.
Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body?
Huh?
There's the pursuit music.
What is the meaning of this?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There is a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Kurita's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that he was a dead man.
See,
I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted, and then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink.
Point is,
Miss Andrews, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly, that you are the real killer.
no. And then she fainted. The end.
Nope.
it looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt Ungard, is not guilty after all.
But that's impossible. You're wrong.
But Miss Andrews, try to have some composure.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt. I swear it. He's the one who killed Juan.
But you are the one who refused to testify, and your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself.
That's because...
Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you?
I refuse to testify.
Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Matt Ungard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Is it over? Have we found the truth at last?
No.
What's wrong, Phoenix?
Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't.
Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt Angard.
Objection!
Yeah, I knew it.
Your Honor, the prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time.
What?
The reason is quite simple. This witness has yet to speak about the absolute real truth.
The absolute real truth? What are you?
Witness, don't you understand yet?
Huh?
I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, but as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt Angard will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
What?
I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty.
What in the world is she talking about? Has she lost it?
I can't speak about it. I'm too scared.
It's Francisca Von Karma.
Huh?
Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. Because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself.
Then right now, Miss Andrews is... Ziggy, that's you.
Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt Angard will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undoubtedly believes in those words right now, and is clinging on to them.
Then what should we do? This is the first time I've come across anything like this. But Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right?
Wait a minute.
All we have to do now is get our not guilty. That is my only priority.
It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Help. Please. Someone. Help me.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
The court can't continue on like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do.
What do I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Right, I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. Who is the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it can be except the woman crying over there, right? Come now. What will you do? What kind of a man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Force Andrews to testify.
Yes. I have to win a complete acquittal today. There's no way around that. But I can't bring myself to do it like this, not when she's making a face like that. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Sure, Mr. Angard would get an acquittal, but in his place, you would be found guilty. Is this how you really want this trial to end?
Be quiet. How dare you? You're trying to trick me.
That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense theory is the truth.
You're wrong.
What a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this. However...
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court.
Stop.
Mr. Edgeworth?
this witness, how should I put this? She has an illness.
What?
And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past.
Stop. Please stop.
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here.
That's
the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. What will you do now, witness? You know what I am about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. The secret of her dependent nature, having other people know about it, scares her more than anything else in the world.
Please stop. I beg you. If people find out. I'll...
If you are going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me. Edgeworth, how can you be so cold? However, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips, no matter what I have to do. So, will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me.
I'll talk. But please, help me.
Oh my gosh. Poor Andrews.
Oh, crap.
Nothing matters anymore.
This is just sad.
I know. Andrews is one of the most...
That's why
She is one of the most...
Depressing characters.
Go.
No, well, not depressing.
Go! When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honest. When I realized he was dead, that's when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then, I'd stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife, and ripped off the button. Just when I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. And that's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume.
Stabbed the body? With the knife? But why would you do that?
Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man.
What do you mean by all of this?
It might take this court a little while to understand, but... this is the truth.
The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man. I will never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like the last time.
Last time? So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan Corrido, in the chest with a knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt Ungard for the murder. And this is her crime. What? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer?
Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination.
Here we go. Yeah. This is the last testimony of this trial section.
Every point.
We gotta press.
Every
Jesus.
Hold it! But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling me the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. But that scarf is a part of the Jammin' Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice.
Hold it! What is this plan you had?
I knew right away the murderer was Matt. I knew because one, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's when I thought I should forge some evidence to pin this crime on Matt.
So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button.
The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
Hold it! That was so you could get the knife, correct?
The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slept in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime.
Hold that. So you were the one to stab the victim with that knife.
Gives me goosebumps to think about it. What a horrible thing I did. But at the time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button some, I could make Matt look even more suspect.
So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Ungard's Hakama.
Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they?
Alright, hold that. An inconvenience.
There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway.
That would be Lotta. I'm willing to bet my spikes it was Lotta.
There was also a woman with a ray gun ready, pacing back and forth.
And that's Miss Oldak for you.
I had already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again.
Alright. Hold that! You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put it into Juan's guitar case the day before the awards ceremony.
You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct?
Yes, Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
But Matt didn't know about the press conference, though. That's the thing. That's what is bugging me.
That's exactly it.
And what is the secret?
Hello, nerdy guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream.
Go on. That, I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about the costume.
I think we've heard enough. So, after that, you went back to Mr. Ungard's room and planted the button.
Into Matt's Hakama, yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it.
My word. What does all this mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Ungard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk.
Franziska, huh?
She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I had done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. However,
I'm just moving in with my grandpa. That's all. I'm moving like 5 minutes away from my old place.
as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer.
Wait, Your Honor. The defense still... Objection. Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything.
Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. Cross-examination of the witness... The cross-examination of this witness is over, and so is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright.
But...
Mr. Edgewood, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning.
Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately.
That is all. Court is adjourned for today.
Damn.
I know there's gonna be an objection.
Nope.
No.
He's gone. The classic judge is gone.
Yeah, that's stressful.
Today's trial, it's over. And I didn't win an acquittal. Witness, would you mind if I asked you something? Edgeworth?
What is it?
Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. The card in your hand. It's had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it?
Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember it just now. I found it in the room on that day.
The room? That day?
Yes. I found this card where I discovered Juan's body.
Wait a minute.
It was lying right there next to him.
You found that card next to the victim's body?
I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right?
Yeah, I guess not. But it's still a strange card if you ask me. But as far as a clue to this case, I don't see why. Hold it! Witness! That card! Give it to me! Hurry! Edgeworth? Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
I didn't mean to.
What is this all about?
I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before.
Shelley.
That card. What in the world is it? And what does it mean? Alright. Let's start this.
We're not even close to we're not even close to done yet, but we'll get through this.
I'm hoping we can get through part of
hopefully she's alive. I hope she's alive.
It's investigation time. Let's hit the roads and do some more investigating, people. Let's go.
Well, the only investigating we're gonna have is an actual body.
Oh, Pearl's back.
Oh.
Alright, Ziggy, you're up. Yep.
Mystic Maya!
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore. Ah!
Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So... Oh! Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal!
Mr. Scruffy Detective?
Oh boy,
Yeah,
looks like
here.
Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now. It's just plain old Detective Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. We're kinda busy right now. Alright. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right?
Not want us to, you not want us to voice act, or?
I like to do Gumshoe and Star Wings players.
I know, but that's like 2 out of 4 here.
Well, we're gonna have more people throughout the investigation, so we'll be good. It's gonna be good.
As long as you're sure this isn't a long talk there, I'll be fine.
I think it's just only this.
Hey,
right?
we're stalling anyway.
He's offline. I think he's doing some. He's usually late to streams anyway, 90% of the time. So, anyways.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that? What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all till my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday? I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what?
Wait, what?
You'll be searching for all things that'll prove that Mr. On-Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nate. Let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? That was.
I do enjoy udon.
Yeah. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible!
But because I'm doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to, no, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard? I couldn't figure out from anything she said all day.
Makes perfect sense to me, but...
And you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick! Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Ezra said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Hey, just like her father.
Which one? Which one? What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No, well, I was just kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe if you went by for a bit, let her whip you for a bit, pal.
God.
Let's go! Let her whip us, Mr. Nate!
Pearls. Now I'm definitely
challenges.
not going. Let's see.
What do they teach you at that school? Not again.
No, yeah, the hottie clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine.
Was that second or third? I think it was second.
It was a second case. I hate the guy so much. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Yep, let's go. I guess.
Also, when he mentioned about being
moving on,
being shot in the shoulder,
up.
But I was about to say that just reminded me of her father.
Because Manfred got shot in the shoulder too.
Exactly.
Never
By
thought
Edgeworth, no less.
I never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Okay. Pabo, do you want to?
I guess I could.
You want to do him?
I said what I said.
If
Yes,
there's
are you
any,
here to visit the patient?
if there's any line you want me to skip, let me know and I'll skip it. Because I know voicing this guy can make people uncomfortable.
Dude.
Hi. Wait a second. You're.
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what was it? Can I help you? You could tell me. Yes.
Oh, I think them. I think that might be Franziska. Ziggy?
You want me to do her?
Yeah.
Again? Director Hottie!
Oh wait, no. That was
Edward.
What?
Director Hottie. Okay. I know.
Dr. Hardy.
Hey,
Hottie? Okay. I read it Hottie. My bad.
He is a
Edgeworth?
hottie. Well, not that guy. Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh.
Oh, that just reminds me of the
Oh, you're the
barber
man
and
from
doctor.
this morning. Yes, what was it?
Director
I knew you
Franziska.
were going-
How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes. Her opponent was a gun, after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret life, she would scream really loud. Yes.
Don't
Gosh. I see.
But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip.
Deserved. You deserve it, dude. You're creepy as heck.
He's probably a masochist about it.
Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes. But I think I could get used to it.
I knew it. He's a masochist.
And there, thank you. Now you're up, Ziggy.
go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friska. But that's good to. Mwah. Okay. Yes. It's time for my IV drops. Yes.
Get out of here, you creep. Anyways.
Oh my god.
And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I knew I shouldn't have come here. Okay.
How the hell did you get up from that?
Alright.
I was shot in front of the courthouse, in my right shoulder. It's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time.
He was actually aiming for a bug.
Ames had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But wouldn't it have been too much for you?
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding. One has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to.
I like to.
Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while Miss Andrews hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective. To find On Guard guilty of the murder. the end justifies the means of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Keep that quote in mind for Dual Destinies, by the way.
Okay. I'll try to.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell him the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was. Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me...
Bye.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Alright. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? Ah, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, hey, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I can't believe you've done this.
I know exactly what it is, but...
That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin. The best at that. An assassin?
Last name.
And by the way, that symbol, Jazz has that tattooed on his arm.
Yep, I know it.
Yeah. So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is part of it. It is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as an insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess even honorable assassins can exist. So you'd think this assassin, you'd think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You are behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen, you need to know something. Juan Carrito was killed by Shelly the Killer, and the client who ordered the job is Matt Ungard, your own client. Please, stop! I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well,
You're
if you want,
literally stupid.
if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What's that?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now if you'll excuse me.
Okay.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ungard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock.
You asked him the wrong
I
thing.
guess not.
Exactly.
You asked him if he killed anyone,
Alright.
which technically
Please,
didn't.
all I ask you is to make it home safe and sound.
Where did she end up?
Oh,
Wine
alright.
cellar.
Alright, Ziggy. Actually, you know what, Fen? I'll let you do Maya. I'll let you do Maya for this part.
Yeah.
I need to let you
Right.
get some time.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. I've unlocked the door with this card. I should probably go and
Yes.
take a look around.
Oh, yeah, let's,
Go outside.
Alright, what's...
Please don't be dead or knocked out, please. Oh,
Huh. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I could show them to Sis and maybe to get out of here.
Oh,
That
what's
photo.
this? That photo. Wait. I think I know who that is. I think that's Celeste. That's Celeste.
Oh, there's a picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks as if something written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste.
Bingo.
I bet this could be a clue.
What's this? That's a bear.
Oh! That's weird. What's a figure doing on a sofa in a place like this?
oh.
I think it's a bear? Aw, cute.
Oh.
It's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. Wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
What's this?
Oh. What?
Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat! I guess my plan to use this somehow to get out of here.
Speaking of getting out of here.
Locked. Of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through here. Oh, there. Sorry.
TV.
Surround sound.
If you watch Steel Samurai.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Moving
Right.
on.
Wow. I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Phooey, it's busted. Oh, it's so die happy as a Samurai fan. If I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on TV, on a TV like that. Ouch! I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered.
And the satellite dish.
What is this thing? An antenna? I guess?
Really?
I already read it.
Okay.
Jazz won't be making it tonight.
Aww.
Happens. We'll just keep going.
This is a VCR? They show a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here?
Oh, I think I know who that is. Pabo, you do the honors.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Forgot.
Oh, yeah, that was supposed
It
to.
seems
Wait, no.
that you, Mr. Wright, is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean...
Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin? A real assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Oh no, what are we doing back here at the Hottie Clinic?
Oh no.
Nah, it's just a...
Mr. Nick?
This is where we cut
How
away
many-
last.
Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left you now.
I guess for now I might have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard, but I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Well, now we could show the card. Hell,
Alright, detention center.
'cause I remember we grabbed that thing a while ago.
Hey.
Alright, let's go see what On Guard's up to. Oh, it wants to do the guard.
I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aww.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the...
You're Mr. Wright? You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah. There's a message here for you.
A message?
It's from Matt on Guard. Ah, here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, okay. Ben, you're up.
I'll do.
Okay.
You.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
So, actually, I have a favor to ask for you. I have this cat named Chew. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry.
I knew it.
You think you could drop by my house and feed Chew for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
It's so freaking obvious now.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to beat the cat. I'm sure poor Shio's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Axel with a raid of 2. Welcome, Axel. I'm assuming, judging by your raid message there, hashtag Fortnite Sanity, that you were playing Fortnite Is that correct? Welcome on in. For those of you who don't know me, I am DJ Foxy. I am a DJ, a videographer, photographer, content creator hailing from the state of Michigan. We are playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All with my wonderful voice acting crew. Who say hello.
Hello.
He's doing this because he's.
Hi.
He's.
Alright, anyways. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat.
I do like cats.
Same here. As you know, I own one personally.
Wait, what? Oh, we have to go to the Oh, I get it. Hotel, and then, yeah, because you know.
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
Oh, I think I know who that is. Fen, you're up.
Yeah, Fen, you're up. You know what this is.
Pass!
Miss Oldbag!
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp! You spiky-headed Eddie Fogger! Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again! Although, I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy. Just a...
Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, ramble.
She fainted! That's what happens when you rumble your mouth so much.
Specifically about.
Heads off me! This helmet is alright. No airs get in, and no airs get out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't you think you can get me
No,
to move?
don't think.
Oh. Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get to... if you want to get by.
What is wrong with you today? Hello.
I'm not hearing this. Hey, Fire Tiger, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you are doing
Well, now we have to present. Now we have to present the letter.
Alright, let's go.
We have to present the let. Sure.
How long will they realize?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Do you not remember the letter?
Oh yeah. I want to do the dialogue first.
Fair.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get anything out of her until we get the letter.
Alright, let's see.
You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, Whippersnapper.
Looks like the only way I'm going to get investigated on is first to do something about this kooky alien. That's kooky!
I knew it.
If you know the reference, you had a good childhood.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah,
The letter at the end.
yeah. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of...
Hey,
edgy poo?
Is that her perfume Forome de Mour I smell? I hope I pronounced that right.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
this was
Yours
written
truly?
specifically for her. This was written specifically for her.
Yeah, he knew. That man's got good. That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand? Just thought of something I'd have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook. You understand, Whippersnapper?
Yes, Miss Oldbag.
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings aren't meant to be told and shared.
Pearls, you gotta understand. Unlike what most people fanfic about me, I'm not interested in Edgeworth. Ow. Yeah, I don't believe in the. I'm not all for the Wrightworth ship that people do.
Why is there a ship?
And yet, it will.
Because I think
if you're
I think
gone,
the
it'll
main
still
thing is
burn
this
on.
one dialogue thing that Edgeworth said in the first game during the Steel Samurai case. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Oh, she's back.
There we go.
Also, Starbeam, hi.
Yes, I was wondering when you would notice.
I had a feeling I thought I heard your voice, but my Discord didn't really pick up your emoji when I quickly did a tap out to do it. Anyways.
Wait, I had a small nap, and I'm still trying to wake up.
I gotcha.
Were you taking a nap?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Unguard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day. You hear?
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Old Bag.
Alright.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? Shoot me with your
Yeah, we need to go to the living room.
Oh, yep, that's Angard's house. I think this is Yep, the Angard mansion. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the light.
Wow.
Wait,
That's a
that's it?
mansion.
Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Also, that motorcycle.
I am not rich. That does not look like my kind of thing.
That's a neat motorcycle though. One of my late
disaster waiting
uncles
to happen.
was a biker. I think he would like that.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty dangerous.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shield the kitty cat. Shield!
Oh, kitty!
Is a cat.
So, I guess this is Shu.
Yeah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shield.
Oh,
The cat seems to like pearls.
Who's this?
Pabo.
pardon me.
That's Pabo.
Wait.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Oh.
Oh,
Hi,
it's him.
you look familiar.
Yep.
Yep.
May I help you with something, Mister?
Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Angard's lawyer.
The Master's. Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ah, it is a pleasure to meet you, wonderful self. I am the friendly butler, Jean Zhou.
Press X to doubt.
John Joe.
It is pronounced Jean.
That's literally
Nice to
simple
meet
alien.
you. Okay.
Wait a minute.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this.
I'm afraid I cannot offer up anything special about it. It is not appropriate for my lovely servant to speak of evidence for a trial.
Polite yet snotty with a touch of rude. He's a stereotypical butler, alright. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Angard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master of his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you been served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 week.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to blah 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 blah.
You know, I would have thought about Mr. On Guard to have to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here.
It is my duty to take care of it. The master rather fancies shoe.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. You know what I'm about to say already. Oh, no, it is not appropriate for a lowly the servant to speak of a family cat.
Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
like, could have been important.
I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
But we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young and yet so ardent and so accomplished. A Mr. Rafa.
But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Yeah.
I think we know where this is. I know where this is.
Yeah,
Wait, no, what? No,
Open the
what?
door real
Why?
quick.
We know where this is. I know where this is. You and I both know what the hell that door looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's examine it real quick.
Yep.
I know it's a nothing burger, but still.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shoe?
The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Anyways, what were you about to
Honestly.
say, Fen?
I was talking about the door, and you already got it. Okay.
Okay. Anyways. Alright, let's...
Oh, wait, what? Wait, else are we? Okay, Viola Hall, I guess?
Yola Hall, let's see if anyone's here.
Oh, hey, there is. It was kind of weird that showed up.
Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the whole hotel seems busy today.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Alright.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the hallway. I forgot that's where we go.
Up!
Lotto here.
Yeah, alright. You wanna do Lotta, Ziggy?
I can try to.
Think of country.
Yes, I know. Hey, city boy!
Lotta, you're still here?
Wrecking course! An investigative photographer aids our stars on her abilities to snap up scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aurora of mystery. You know, like something always about to happen? But do you have a camera? Red given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like horn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here.
Did we get her camera back from Old Bag?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thing?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Well,
Here.
hang on, let's see if we can talk to her.
Oh yeah,
I think she's gonna want her camera back before she's talking about any of this.
Just give her the camera.
Yeah, let's
Give her
do
the
it.
camera.
Would you please take a look at this?
What?
What the?
Nope, sorry.
Here.
Nope.
Your camera!
What? A steaming hand towel?
What?
Okay, I
What?
guess not. I guess we didn't
You
get it
have
back.
to ask questions and then
Yeah. Well,
Need no one for my eyes. Today just ain't a good day for my eyes to be looking at stuff.
how convenient. Maybe I'll have to use that one next time you show me something. Alright, let's go. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here for the entire time that night.
Hey,
This security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came in and went through that night. So about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady and his manager lady onto what's that name again? Karada?
Karita.
Karita?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be reading that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Written whatever came to my mind.
Whatever. Oh,
Whatever came to mind. Yeah, when you got down to it, it's just a lot of random bull duders.
I swear, they always have. So I'm pretty sure they had a heck of a time translating her lines.
yep.
Yeah. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here?
I guess she thinks that's Maya.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, my baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is. Oh, Edgeworth has it, I guess.
Oh.
Hey, you're Redcoat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nab the ride real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid.
Yes, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay.
Okay.
And if you have any time...
Would you please just leave already?
Oh my.
Wow.
And if you find my camera, just leave.
Yeah,
That was
here.
country accent.
So, was that? Wait. I could be crazy, but was that bear always there at the back?
The
I
giant
think
one?
I'm just crazy.
No, the
I
giant
don't
one
know
was...
why. It just feels like there's more bears now.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Mr. Nick?
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
Sorry, that was my stomach.
I have a feeling.
I don't know.
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't
You're
think
gonna
it's a
be a
ghost. Maybe it's
rat.
a demon? Oh my god!
Oh
You should've seen that coming.
How the hell did
Little how?
Excuse me? What? Who you calling a demon, brat?
Zoinks! It's you! Zoinks! Zoinks! Zoinks!
Who you calling an alien?
Old bag.
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldback. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me.
What are you doing?
We don't have to talk about anything anymore. Okay.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it running at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic. She was loitering around here with an imbecilic look on her face.
With an imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it.
No, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, alright.
Just the change of voice.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too. Doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard he was lagging behind on the polls against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feeling all his fans and had for him. It's this.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
the presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
That's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears.
Bears? Why bears?
You don't know, when my dear one was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win. But after the fight, they became friends.
Wow, what a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I could see those two tuckered out. Down by a river going, You sure can fight. You too, Bob. You too.
Did all that really happen?
In his biography, Bob.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. Oh, you can do this. You can do this one, Starbeam.
Oh, what could this be?
It's the bear
Uncle
alarm
Bear.
clock. It's the bear alarm clock on the right.
Aw. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's bear at 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past our bedtime. Like, way
Or-
past your
Startled me. I
bedtime.
thought I was going to die for a second.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Uh-oh. The transceiver.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Speaking of which-
Hello? Yeah, you know it's on the end. Pabo.
Yeah. This is not a phone, and I know what you were saying, and that was bushy bushy.
Maya, how is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you?
It seems you are not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Ratton. I have heard the news. So to see my presence did do no good.
No, missing Maya! Ah!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else. After all,
Please, please, let Maya say something. I want to hear if she's all right.
alright. Then, little...
What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
Seems... bad. Connect.
Darn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
He's doing that.
Excuse me.
He did that on purpose. What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static.
Missing Maya!
Why did the transceivers just suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Alright,
We don't know anyone like that.
Did Oldbag not hear that?
I hope not.
Totally didn't.
Okay,
Anyway,
I think we can.
Well, now
let's go to criminal affairs. Let's see if anybody's here.
I have no idea
Oh
what
god,
we're
the flash had the wiggling piece of plywood.
Yep.
doing. Again, I liked the
everybody
other
was
one, but I
busy
can't remember what it
with
was.
something or another.
They're probably strengthening for the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Who? Starbeam, you can do this, detective. It's not Gumshoe, though. It's probably the chief of detectives in the back.
Oh, okay. Wait, which one? Who'd you say?
The detective. Starbeam?
Chief Detective.
The chief detective in the back. Probably.
I mean?
Okay,
Huh?
sorry. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victim list around. You gotta be kidding. There's over 100 people on here.
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Oh, okay.
I think I'm able to really guess this case now.
Oh,
Like,
alright,
why
there's
the heck
Gumshoe.
nobody-
Alright, Starbeam, you're out.
Well, that just scared me. Okay, I gotta lock in now. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
Noodles.
That's nice, thanks.
A rich man's luxurious four-course meal out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oops. Look, you don't have a can opener, pal.
You got to be kidding. And I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. That's what anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, what I should try asking him about. Alright. Oh, we already had this dialogue option. I guess you have to... Let's present this card to him. Oh yeah, do you know about this card?
Guard?
Edgeworth for some reason went pale the instant he saw this card.
Hey, I know what that is, pal.
You do?
No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell.
That's it.
That's it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edward really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called? Escargots or something like that?
Escargot, Gumshoe.
That is, yeah, no, but for acting wise, that is correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, that sounds alright.
definitely would say that.
Mr. Nick? I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right?
As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue.
So that'll be
Alright, so that's... Alright.
So this Nickel Samurai was really Miss Andrews, huh?
Yeah, this is either when she went to Mr. On Guard's room to get the knife, or when she was done with the foul deed, but I guess we'll never know. Alright, let's go to the detention center, maybe? No? Okay, what?
We got Brian with the gumshoe, so it had to be something else we need.
Did we,
Unless there is something else we
no,
need.
nothing at the clinic, the creep's gone, so... Okay, we have to do something with Gumshoe, I think. Okay, what about, Okay, Can you please take a look at this?
I can't think of anything to say about this, pal. Why don't I make us some noodles instead?
That's okay, really. Okay, I guess not. What about... Nope. Okay, same dialogue. This one? Nope, 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 nope.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I guess it's not the autopsy report, no. Oh!
Who would have thought that this knife Mr. On Guard used to eat his dinner steak with?
Okay, there we go. I was about to say, why are you showing Gumshoe all this? Don't we have another room to check out?
Which one?
On guard?
No, we can't go in. We couldn't get into On Guard's room, remember? Old Bag said it was off limits.
Yeah. Okay, so the question that was asked right as soon as the receiver was, do we know anyone with tech skills? Now it's a long shot, but we've only been able to talk to 2 people.
Go on.
Basically.
That it would be stabbed into the victim's body by Miss Andrews, of all people. I guess you just hated the victim that much, huh, pal?
The question isn't why she hated the victim to that extent, but rather why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. On Guard.
I wonder if she really hates Mr. On Guard.
Alright, well, let's show Gumshoe the transceiver, maybe.
Transceiver? Sorry, ooh.
Oh, there we go!
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask
I
Mrs.
knew
Hunter,
it.
the detective about that thing.
It was a
Pabo.
long shot, but
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. It sure is making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? What?
Actually, that
Yeah,
makes a bit of sense.
That makes
if you
sense.
think
That
about
makes sense because
well, hey.
my dad had a transceiver like this, and I was always playing around with it. Sometimes it would do something like that. So what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and start acting funny, right?
Probably on older computers. Doesn't really happen nowadays.
Yeah.
No? Computer?
Oh.
Um,
It's like
The
when
child.
when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
oh, yes. The TV does do that. Oh. So, that's what you're about to talk about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference to transceiver happened, there's gotta be something in there that's sending off very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah.
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Carito's room. The scene of murder.
What? That's it. That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Ah, wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. The figures are itching to go. Yeah!
My man!
he's gone.
This is why Gumshoe's the GOAT!
Yeah!
Yeah.
He's
We
locked
should
in.
be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Alright,
He's
let's
locked
get
in, baby.
Back to the hotel.
So we need to meet up with Gumshoe at the
Alright, we just need to go into Viola Hall.
Oh, whoops. Up, fast on the fingers,
Yeah. You need to calm
Yep.
yourself.
How's it getting? You're getting quite staticky.
That happens.
Hey, you're
I know how to
finally
fix
here,
it.
pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting, even though it was only for 30 seconds.
Or do I?
Man, pretty fast.
Do you have bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak it in, pal. Then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. So from the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one?
That's fine.
We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so
Oh.
this is a bug sweeper.
Looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course. Ah, seeing this sure brings back memories.
Dang.
Hey, don't look down at it, pal. Sure looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But
But
well, you can't set the sensitivity, so it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Oh, well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right, now first let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press enter to log on to it. You're
Mean
talking
the
about
A-
your player.
Even I'm using the A button. I'm using an Xbox controller.
Press
Gumshoe.
A, dude, press A button. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Okay, pal? Alright?
Okay, so ignore the TV, the radio, and
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell,
Maybe
you
one
find
of
the
the
bugs.
bears.
Got a pal. Ooh.
Well,
On
the
the
phone
phone.
is the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first, so we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, and I really thought it had to be that in the phone too, but what's this?
there's another
Cell
phone.
phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Maya has one.
Good kid.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Karine Village. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Pearl's never lived outside of that village, so, well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.
Good kid.
Check one of the bears.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait.
Whoa.
Yeah, check the robot. Ah, what a lovely bear!
Ah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well,
Jeez.
look, it's a bear, so, I know where
And
the
you can
bug is.
slide that bad boy around. If I were to guess, there's a watch. Oh, wait, bear head,
Oh,
head
big
bear,
bear,
bear
big
head.
bear.
Oh.
Why is bear in head?
This,
this is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
Hey, did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is.
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act. No.
Oh.
what do we
I don't-
have
oh, yeah, you did.
here?
Whoa,
camera.
yeah! Oh,
That's,
it's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
what emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera?
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
There's only the camera part here, pal. Tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey,
Oh.
you're right. Ooh.
Set to record that
Oh.
from
And
8
from 8
p.m.
p.m.
to 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder.
This was really preconceived.
So what is a
Really,
transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage where the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
That's why the alarm clock went off.
Oh.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
If you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Changes the footage in the spy camera. Yeah.
But we don't have. Oh wait. Okay, now go on.
So there was a camera in the bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Kurita this present?
I don't know, pal. But that means that someone out there's got a video of what really happened that night. Is there?
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person was?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
really no way to find out?
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go around the electric shop and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already
yeah.
9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
It's
Oh
day
yeah,
one.
baby, it's investigating time. Yeah, I'm on fire, pal. Engine to go.
That's my man. This is why
That's his
Gumshoe's
motto.
the best.
That's his motto.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard. All for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Ah! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet, we still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere, however this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can he really do that, Mr. Egg? Can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
Carries it completely over his head one-handed.
See you soon, Wright.
So he's just gonna sneak out with a huge stuff.
Wait!
Yep.
What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews' past, the kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard.
It's a lot more obvious than I think, but
This card, Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. Alright, we're gonna start this investigation phase.
Yeah.
We're gonna start this phase. We got some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
but wait, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay.
we got time. I want to make sure that
I
'cause we got-
didn't know if you wanted to leave it at a good spot there, but yeah, okay.
we're gonna do this.
Okay, that's what you meant. I thought we were going case immediately.
Yeah, the trial we're doing next week. So
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it?
It's already past 9 p.m. here, too.
yep, same here.
I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person did not want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer. I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Matt on guard himself?
If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him,
Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Fen?
Alright. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Carita. Okay, dude?
I didn't see any psyche locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Yep.
did you remember something, Mr. Nate?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something really interesting.
So what was this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Abs?
Juan had bet everything on the Jam and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going to go down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
Pabo? Pabo? Pabo, you there? Hang on a minute. Discord's doing an oop. Discord did an oop. Hang on.
He was
Okay.
going to make. Oh, it
There
looked
we
like
go.
somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful.
Sorry about that. My Discord did an oof.
It looked like somehow Juan had it in his hand that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Yep.
Mr. Angard's secret. What is the secret?
I don't know yet, but for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Carita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Carita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it now. Alright, well, let's...
And now he's there. He has to be.
Oh, hello?
Wow, it's really
Oh, yeah, it's
getting
late.
isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already, but we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still a matter of the secret Mr. Carita held about Mr. On Guard, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry.
Breaking and entering.
Oh, hi, old Vag again. We meet again.
Time for me to go drink again.
Hey, wait!
I said whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper.
All I know is nothing that has anything to do with this, to do with you, is ever good. Just like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said,
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
Oh,
so I'm going to feel free. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
Lovely.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourself. So you better keep, yeah. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you in on another secret, Yagan. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself? As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can promise that it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That
manager. Who are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Pax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that one. That Celeste girl everyone's talking about. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita?
Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
That mix-up's down.
Oh god.
Why would Miss Impact want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Oh, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
He knows.
I wonder what happened between those two.
I think I know it now.
Mm-hmm.
I really get it now.
On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down.
Yep, but now we gotta go. Oh, can we go in the living room? Oh,
We don't go there yet.
yeah, that would be funny though.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. Oh, Chief of Detectives, Starbeam, you're up.
You're Mr. Ungar's lawyer, right?
Ah, yes, sir.
Well, finally, he's looking for just what we're looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness you mean for the on-guard case?
We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta?
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours were long over the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go.
Oh, I'm the kind of
What?
it.
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Alright, well, let's go. Let's go talk to Mr. Nigel Hair having dude.
Yay.
Sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are here in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's talk to...
That's a good question.
Let's go talk to Andrews first.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
Babs. Pabo?
Oh,
You there?
it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. On Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt On Guard if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with the case. Nothing.
About Miss Celestine Pax.
I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to her. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never had any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
Ziggy?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews?
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Oh!
Psycholox!
Yep.
Oh, just
Only the
one.
one, though.
I think we might have, hang on.
Only the one, though, which is nice.
Yeah.
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge.
What do we... Okay, so...
Let's review what
revenge
we have right now. So we have...
for...
Let's see what the question is for the Psyche Lock, because usually the questions will push
was
me in the right direction, so...
Simple. Revenge. What do you think?
So,
What do you think?
It was. I have a feeling it might be one of these two reports. Let's give it a
They
shot.
wanted to burn. Why was it there? Who would have burned it there? So I'm pretty sure
You think we
it
can
had
get
to
it?
do with her.
Think we can get it? Let's try.
If you want to save, but it's
Question
It
is,
seems
do we have any
legit to me.
evidence? Evidence
Yeah.
that she wants revenge on Angard.
she wants revenge on our guard, easy. But let's talk with. And why are you going back
Oh wait.
without
Okay.
trying the?
Okay.
Why did you?
Well, he's so out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores.
But you have it.
Then
Alright,
I'll
you
make
have
some
the
salad
stuff.
for him for dinner.
Aw, Pearls. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us.
Yay.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
Aw, I guess I'll have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem.
Ends up
You
going
know-
to.
Well, we already did this stuff there. You didn't wanna.
Now then, who's
Finish
story
your-
here? Let's do Andrew's. Okay, let's try. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, that dialogue though was worth it. That's wholesome. Pearls is just a
Yeah.
wholesome gem.
I gotcha.
Wholesome beam. Bean.
Yep, pretty much.
Alright, let's go.
All right,
Alright, let's go.
give it a shot. If
Yeah.
it doesn't work, it doesn't
Take
work.
that!
Easy.
Let's go.
I don't mind.
I think it's one of the two reports. So we'll try both, and if we get it right, it'll heal anyway. So,
The easy one is the
Right.
Y-frame.
can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you were saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Oh,
Yeah.
it has to be
So
Celeste.
it's a person.
Celeste.
You think it was
Yes! Got it!
Yeah!
first try.
First
So-
try!
Alright, there's only one
That was an easy
catalyst
one.
that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet, but for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, previous one. Well, look at the. We have something here, right? Right? I thought I remembered something.
I don't think we have anything that connects Celeste and
The two.
Because it... Oh! Okay, I have a feeling... Okay. We need to get to the mansion, because that's where Maya... Because there was a photo... There was
Yes,
a photo
that's why I
of
was-
Celeste. Okay.
So we'll have to go load
okay,
again.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Or no, wait, you can just
No,
leave.
because we can stop at any time, so... We were
Wait
right.
a
We
minute.
were right about the
Hey,
first one.
wait a minute. I don't know if we're allowed back there yet.
Well, the search party's going over there. Oh, going out
Hotel.
over there. Yeah.
Hotel,
Oh, wait, hold on.
you-
Hold on. What's going on here?
Oh,
Who? Uh-oh. Oh, it's Powers! Hi!
Oh, Mr. Powers!
Alright,
Hey,
then
it's
I'll let you do Powers.
Alright.
What happened? Why? Oh, Ziggy.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're there, you're under arrest. And I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious. Or something.
Well, I guess I could see how I thought they looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. It's not a crime.
So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they told me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Very suspicious-like.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick? Mystic Maya and myself are the only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Aw, Phoenix.
Oh. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women, you know? He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, "It's just a game," to justify himself.
What?
So it sounds like he was an absolute womanizer.
What? How horrible. That's unforgivable.
Ow. Sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But, you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person won't swoon over him?
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No. I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me, as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey. So, did you hear about this yet? Did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews, mentor, and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impacts?
We had something about
There
her
we go.
wedding
I think this might be the information we need.
Oh. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day. About that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright. Why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
That's probably because of the hair.
Yeah.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan. That is...
Something bad for Mr. Kurata?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked talked with a few of her friends, and she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that?
No.
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay.
Technically, that's a something.
That was actually a good one.
Yeah.
Technically, that's a something. Or, oh, you still wanna...
Let's see if we can
Living
get
room?
to the living room.
Hey!
We are sneaking into your house.
Looks like no one is around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches in his face.
Shoo!
Aww.
Shoo!
Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo?
Go into the cat door.
I like cats.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's play.
And then they go running around.
I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not.
Examine the door again, you all.
There's a small door at the bottom of that bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shoo?
The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess it's keep nosy people like me from entering
That's
it.
the same thing last time.
Yeah.
Check everything else, I guess, just in case. There may be something
It's a very
hidden.
comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is it with me and feeling inferior today? I guess
Anything?
not. No. Alright, let's see if anyone else is
Whatever. It does make me question why that fireplace is closed up.
Shoo.
Now then, whose stories do I want to hear? Let's talk to
Do we have enough info to... Okay.
Alright.
Let's talk to him. Maybe he might know something.
Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Kurita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt on Guard.
What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self, man.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little bit more about it from Miss Andrews.
Pebs.
Pabo?
Oh, sorry. It looks like somehow Juan had his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please?
Well,
Oh!
obviously.
Psyche Lock!
And that's going to be a big one because obviously this is...
That's the last
I
one.
freaking figured.
I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche locks.
You said it,
No way in
Secret,
heck we're getting that
right?
out.
but I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Well, did you know about Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details. If that's
I'll
what
be
you
right
mean.
back, guys.
Okay.
Alright. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
So that's the lie part.
Miss Andrews. She had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kurita. Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Syntax's suicide note from him.
Celeste?
Does that jog any memories?
Oh, the phone again. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Alright, who wants to be Pearl?
Starbeam, you wanna try doing Pearl?
Yeah. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it like the kind of pea, like green peas?
A moment, please.
Oop, I said it.
Bap.
Let's go eat one later, okay?
Isn't On Guard gonna order one or
Let's
something?
go eat one later.
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay?
I know what
Are there gonna be more Psychologs?
Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way?
Yeah. Well, what do we do now?
Oh! That's the phone. That's our phone.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey,
Oh.
that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds like kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back in office real soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he...
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end.
Hello? He got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow I doubt that. No. This is getting
Get
way
back to
more
your
intense.
office.
Yep.
Holy
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edward couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought the spy camera.
Oh, but wait, you said that wasn't important.
This quickly?
And this bear what gave him away, pal.
Oh,
Bear?
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
But wasn't Mr. Edgeworth?
Shh, Pearls. And, go on.
There's only one person who brought one of those bears related to this crime.
Who is it? Who should be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Matt on guard.
bingo, bango, boingo.
Huh?
Going to the Congo.
Matt on guard. Your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Alright, now we have the evidence.
Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. Here's a credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's the exact match to the price of the stuffed bear.
That's...
Yep, that'll do it.
I have a stuffed animal that's more
still.
expensive than that, and that's my Princess Diana
No.
Beanie Baby.
So we have two parts.
Wait, what?
A receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said it so himself. He told told me, "Oh, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. OnGuard." I mean, I could even got Mr. OnGuard's autograph out of it, pal.
Good.
So I'm sure the person that bought stuffed bear was Mr. OnGuard himself.
Give me that receipt.
My sight is failing me. This can't be.
All right. This is good.
So what about the spy camera we found?
That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for now to file away as evidence.
Yeah, baby.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Carito's room was Matt on guard.
Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this?
I bet it was the cat Mrs. Andrews and Mr. Carita in one of those rendezvous.
I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Never mind, I saw Pearl.
Are you going to... Are you going to see him? Mr. OnGuard, I mean.
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. Can you hold me?
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt on guard, what in the world have you done?
God damn it,
Let's go talk to him.
Yay.
That's a little
Just
shy,
Matt
Mr.
touches it
OnGuard,
right
huh?
there.
Let's give him a good shot.
Hi.
You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you
Wait,
told
what time
me
is it right
the
now?
truth. It's 11:02 for me.
Oh, it's
Yeah, we need to really wrap this up soon. Let's get this
Yeah,
thing done.
we're
with
doing
and
it.
good.
We're doing it tonight. We're doing this tonight.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Nope, nope. We gotta do psyche locks. Take that!
And there's 5 of them.
Oh,
5 psyche
Yeah, we got a lot of
locks.
We got a
work
lot to
to
talk
do.
about with you,
But
Matt.
we do have material now. Proper material.
Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Carita had been successful in this plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I could keep on saying it until I'm blue on the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Carita, and especially on that night.
Do we show the bear or the camera?
Camera.
Oh yeah, that.
Take that! Someone used
Yes,
this
I-
camera to secretly film Mr. Carita's room the night of the murder,
Secretly film? What?
and then sent the images of the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow, but dude, where was the camera
Bear.
you're talking about hidden?
Take that!
Bear.
The bear. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You should, dude. Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Carita was...
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
It was...
Yeah, wait, profiles,
This.
profiles.
Yeah.
Profiles.
Let's see what happens. We're gonna heal anyway, so...
It's gonna fail, so whatever.
Well, Mr. On Guard, put your phone away.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my mom, okay?
My mom!
Wait, I actually have a sound for that. Hang on. There it is.
It happens. We're good. Keep it going.
yay.
She says that I can't be friends with someone like you. Go home. If you don't go away, I'm gonna call the police on you.
That's strange. I thought that was the answer right there in front of me. Actually, I want to say this. Yep.
Blah 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 blah. But now a profile, not a thing. It's by you, you dick.
Take that!
Here we go.
Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard.
If I don't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke. Hey, dude, you're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
It's called a receipt.
The receipt.
Yep.
The receipt.
Evidence?
Receipt. Receipt.
Yeah, the receipt. You just were looking at it. You're...
Take that! I have one credit card receipt right here, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800 could be that the toothbrush I bought that one time.
Really, dude?
That's an
A
expensive
$3,800 toothbrush!
Dude,
It's
I got
ivory.
one of those. I got one of those
And it's
electric
got
ones.
elephant hair for bristles.
What's up,
Oh wait,
Ziggy?
go ahead. Sorry.
But I got one of those electric ones that has like all the different like settings and shit you can use. It wasn't even
really?
that much.
Yeah, Sonic.
pretty cool.
Philips Sonic Airs
Yeah.
aren't even that expensive nowadays.
Hey, remember that time it's like 11:08?
Yeah. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, didn't you? Did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is...
Oh yeah, do we have enough info for that? We have the gossip, we have the tabloid stuff,
Yeah,
but we also have the...
let's see what this is.
They would...
Has to be this. It has to
Oh
be
wait,
this.
the... Filmed it in secret is maybe the press conference? Oh, it would be exactly at that time.
Take that!
No, it worked. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Woo!
Adrian Andrews?
There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you are going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right?
Dude, you could be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, what kind of scandal?
That kind of scandal. That's the
That's
good
the
stuff.
good. That's the good. Perhaps. Oh, sorry. Wait, should I continue or?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do
You've
it.
got your... If you can do it, hon. I believe in you.
Okay.
Just read
That's
it.
the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
The good stuff? Juicy?
Look, we can get publicly without spending a penny with that
Publicity.
kind of stuff. Publicity! I mean, if people stopped paying attention if people stopped paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was so innocent. But it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I think of you for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... And I know this one. I know this one.
You remember this one?
Yep. It's this. Take that! He wanted to spy on the killer.
What is this
He wanted
card?
to make sure he was doing the job.
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
If you don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden?
Well...
This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why you know this... why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because...
You're his client.
You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Kurita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on guard.
And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. On guard, did you really did hire?
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
So you're calling yourself?
He probably went to his voicemail, because if if you dial your own number in your phone, it'll go straight to your voicemail.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I don't know
I
if it's...
guess it's probably about time anyway.
I don't think it applies to all phones. It applies to mine, but... About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh! How do you, Mr. Lawyer... How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard.
I knew it.
Gosh, he looks so terrifying like that.
He does.
Holy crap! Well done, Mr. Wright. It wasn't easy to gather as much information as you'd have.
So you are Shelly the Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on. Let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Like,
Why? Why did you have the video camera in?
A weakling soon believes the words of others. Just like that pathetic Adrian.
He knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all, assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl.
Why did you kill Mr. Grotto?
Because he was about to sling so much dung into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is because of all of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Karita had been able to give it, then Mr. On Guard's secret would have.
Ah, well,
Gotta hear you, damn
that's
that.
what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really. But bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Karita ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me.
I'm sorry.
Matt on guard.
You are an idiot. No, like, seriously an idiot. He tried to blackmail an assassin?
Yep.
Aw.
With full
Oh,
videotapes? He is asking for this.
Yep, that sounds about right. Aw. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How can I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Carita, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
You killed Mr. Carita!
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow.
Ugh.
Aw, But too bad you can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya?
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word. Or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel!
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this!
That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, didn't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. You're gonna need it.
You nailed his villain reveal. That was
Good
well
job.
done, Fen. Well done.
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you.
Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. I know it was Edgeworth.
Edgeworth!
The starting line of this case. Edgeworth, I don't care for the horrid atmosphere in here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy...
No! We can't do that.
That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer. You must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, Matt on guard, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal and through shouting and trickery? Ironic of all you of all people would say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought your clients for up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe in my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do! Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That's...
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect win record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Uh-oh, it's the killer!
At least I gotta have a little bit of fun.
The transceiver.
I am sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right?
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself!
I believe you're asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah?
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that the suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before. However,
You did, but
my name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer.
you're Shelly the Killer?
Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap.
No!
Now then, if you excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Sparko, if you want to join my Discord, the link should be in my channel bio. I don't have commands set up for the bot yet.
This message will self-destruct in.
Oh.
Whoa.
That was Shu.
Yeah, shoo!
The cat fell on the receiver before he could make the self-destruct message.
I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Hmm? Did you hear that at the end of that transmission? Huh? Oh, that? It sounded like a cat.
Okay.
It can't be! That cat, can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. This fight has only just begun.
Yeah!
Alright,
Yeah,
let's go.
But he probably figured that out already. It's like, oh shit.
Just the cat meow.
Yeah, no, he figured it out.
If Penny Bear again.
Sparko, if
No, he figured it out.
if you can't find the link, it's gonna be on my card page. It's on my card page, which is linked in my channel bio. If you aren't able to find it, I believe you're in Sparko's in your server, right, Starbeam?
Yeah,
All
should
right.
Okay, if that doesn't work,
is.
let me know. Let me know.
It is
Let
10:30.
me know, and I'll send you a link. All right, let's go. Maya.
Please answer us, Mr. Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time he was the killer. he and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had
The
worked
butler
out a
did it.
contingency plan ahead of time. What's this? Oh, the bear.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, there we go. There we go.
What?
It's off a little bit.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there's a lot of cuts on it for some reason.
A bear? Isn't it more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be in here?
Oh, I get it now.
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door? Oh, this door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Why didn't you do that a moment ago, Phoenix?
Wow.
Ugh!
Come on, Phoenix.
And it's still intact. Ah, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll stop the moment the crime is committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
That's fair.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
Back to the point. And
there's
they
the
forgot
picture.
a piece of evidence.
We've searched all over, but it looks like he
Yeah.
got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. There's a picture of Celeste. This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impacts, you mean...
Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager. Why would
Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Onguard's mansion?
and why does it say with love? This might be a
Bingo,
clue.
bingo.
Nah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's
On
something.
the back.
Yeah.
On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What? Okay, Starbean, you can do Maya for this part.
Okay.
Eat.
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get On Guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Curly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless slunk. That's it for now, Nick. I'll talk to you later.
No! Missing Maya! What?
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short on one last thing. And what is that? Let's get that final Psyche Lock, and we're gonna finally get this battle finished. Miss Andrews' Psyche Lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock.
To the detention center.
Alright.
Oh,
Pabo?
good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look out. Yeah?
Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your psyche lock.
What?
I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret.
Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
You got it. Take that!
Take that.
Very tired.
Yeah, it's getting late. We're gonna find someone to raid after this, after we wrap up this part. Alright, let's go. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but you know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
Well, first, profiles. Profiles.
Yep.
Remember, profiles first.
It would be Celeste. Take that! Take that!
Take that.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. That is Miss Impax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
Yep. Take that!
Finally.
This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. On Guard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed.
Let's go!
Hey.
Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Karada didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. On Guard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple.
No. Pearl.
They were a couple, weren't they?
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away.
It's so horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Corona have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Index.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left but a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. And, so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge? There's that word again.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note at a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all for Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I wanted to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help with that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anymore.
I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation or with what I now know. And
now we can end it.
that is it.
Woo!
Alright.
Tonight's stream.
Next weekend, the
Yeah.
final day of Pride Month, we are bringing this. It's going to be the final battle. We are
So
going
the
to take.
Oh my.
Okay, Pabo, what?
I will say this:
No.
my father theory was wrong. I legitimately thought that they were like he was an assassin, but I thought it was his kid or something.
Is Kid?
What?
Yeah, like the killer and On Guard were like related.
No.
Like they both had French-sounding names, and they both were like scumbags and stuff. That was my only real proof there. Plus, like, why would you do all this about it and try to hide this kind of well? But now I understand it's assassins' professions and all that jazz.
Alright, so with that said, next week we are going to bring this to an end. We're going to take down On Guard, rescue Maya, and bring justice for all to a close. What a case this is. I am very excited. You better be ready. Mark your calendars, June 30th, the final showdown. With that said,
Yay.
let's find someone to raid.
Yeah.
All right, you all have a good one there.
All right, let's
I'm
see.
gonna be
Who
heading
is
into. I'm gonna
live?
be heading
Who
off to
is
do some stuff for the
live?
while there. It's been a while.
Alrighty.
So you all have a good ones.
You know what?
You too.
Bye-bye.
Let's give
Yeah.
some love to my buddy Hero. Hero Corgi.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's a little sick, a little sicky recently. So it's,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's give him some love.
Sure, let's do it.
Hang on, that's. Hang on, that's.
Oh, an oldie.
That's the cutscene. But
Spoiler!
No.
it's fine.
No, it's not.
That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Or we will just let the cutscene roll, because it's the same intro as the one from Case 1.
Oh my
What
God,
have I
you
done
judge.
wrong? You can do the judge, Sarbeam.
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
Ouch.
I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. Alright, we're just gonna...
And there we'll end, right? Or... There we go.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Perfect.
Alright. Alright, let's go. We're rated now. See y'all next time!
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Have fun.